Yesterday what I did was I showed you how to knit with any household item that you can get your hands on, whether it's a shoelace, a sash on your dress. You can even do a scarf. I don't think I showed that. Maybe that's something good for our next video. But you know, you can basically take any old thing that you've got at home and at least learn how to cast on your stitches. Sometimes, depending on your situation, you might not have even a couple of nickels to rub together to go and waste money, or what would feel like a waste of money, on something that you don't even know if you're going to be any good at. Or if you're even going to be very interested in long-term wise. Like long-term wise as far as going out and spending $30–40 on some yarn and some knitting needles that are going to end up just gathering dust in a corner somewhere or getting hidden in the garage. And you're just going to stare at them longingly, which is exactly what I did over the course of many years. I learned to knit and crochet as a very young child. I apparently was left home alone with my grandmother quite a bit, and so that's who taught me, obviously, how to knit and crochet and whatever else it is that she tried to teach me how to do. The only thing that stuck was the knitting and the crocheting. But what happened is I kind of lost touch with all of that, as many of us do, and I just never picked it back up again. And so what would happen is every time that I would, get the bug to go out and get myself some yarn, I barely have any money to put together, but I do it because I just remember those great feelings that I used to have when I was a kid. So I'd go out and get myself some yarn and some hooks and some knitting needles and spend all this money, and they would just sit there. It was really sad. So, what I want to do is I want to show you what it's like to get started, that you can get started with absolutely not a dime to your name. And the next thing that I want to do is take you to Daiso. That's got the cutest and most inexpensive yarn that I've ever seen out on the street. I've gone to the Dollar Tree store, I've gone to Big Lots. Sometimes Big Lots has, okay, decent yarn, sometimes not so decent. And you don't even know what brand it is. In fact, I think Big Lots has their own brand. Dollar Tree or those dollar discount stores, they have this other brand of yarn that God knows what kind of dye they use and where it's made. And I know where it's made, but that's not the point. So the materials aren't that great and the colors aren't that fantastic either. But it's a great place to start. That's what I did. I literally started with, like, when I really got into it and I thought I am never going to spend, $30, $40, $50 on a hobby again that I'm just going to drop. I'm never doing that again. I'm going to start small. I'm going to, not spend much money. The next thing you know, I was going out and spending $75 to $80 on dollar yarn at the discount store. I was seriously making their day. It got to the point where I kind of annoyed them. They were like, "Lady, what are you making all the time?" And I'm like, freaking everything that you could think of. So that's what I'm just gonna show you, how you can just get your butt up and go spend maybe $5. How about we set a cap at like $5, $10? Yeah, I go to Daiso and I spend like $30–40 no matter what. And it doesn't matter how much of the stuff I already have. I already have it, and I buy it again anyway. But we're going to be frugal. We're going to be frugal for our very second video, and try not to spend a lot of money and actually get something out of this expense. Get something out of it. Like, have something that you can make with maybe $5, $10, 20? No, 5, 10. All right, whatever. Okay, we're gonna go now, and then we're gonna grab a bite to eat while we're there, because we're gonna be hungry. We're knitting in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, you have to go out, get some yarn, sit down somewhere and eat. Okay, bye. See you in a minute. Hottest day ever so far. had to take my shawl off as soon as I got outside. I was freezing yesterday, literally freezing when we went out to dinner last night, and I jump out of the house right now and shawl is immediately off. I'm hot, gonna start sweating, my makeup's gonna start melting, tears are gonna start coming out of my face pretty soon because I wither in the heat. It's not good. It's what day is it today?
Sunday.
I know it's Sunday. I know it's Sunday. What is the date? Date? What's the date?
25th.
Of January?
Yep.
It's the 25th? Sunday. Okay. Really? Wow. Where's the time flown? I feel like I'm closer to Christmas. Okay, bye. Okay, we finally made it. It was a freaking adventure getting over here today for some reason because we had a lot of little things to do, but we're here. We're here and I look like a dork doing a video in bright sunlight. Okay. What the heck happened there? This space used to be here and now it's here, so it's really tiny, but everything that you need is here. There's some knitting needles, you gotta kind of look for them. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab some chunky yarn and some big-ish needles. Oh, this is a size 6. I'm just gonna get a size 10. That wasn't a 6, that was a 9. I'm just gonna get a size 10 knitting needles, some stitch markers. It's always good to have stitch markers. What else is useful? Pins. Little snippy scissors. This is literally to get us started with our very first project. Whatever you can find at a Daiso and see where we go with it. Now, these things are so cute and I bought them before in the past, but they are in centimeters. So I don't know how helpful that would be. Oh, these are cute. These are way cuter than the ones I picked up. Yeah. Alright. So the selection of yarn is really small today, but it's actually one of the biggest ones right now that I've seen in a while. Now this is what you're going to do. You're going to grab a ball of yarn, and what you do is you just look at it, you read it, whatever you can read. There is English here. You turn it over and it tells you how many balls of yarn you need for whatever project you want to do. And then it tells you the size of the knitting needles that you should use and the crochet hook size that you should use. I don't think it's enough focus, but it's right there and right there. Those are the sizes. And then this is the color number, which is a 12, and the lot number is A22. It tells you right here that it's 100% whatever. It gives you some more information about the needles and the tension and the type of material that it is, which is wool. It is 100% wool, so you can block this. This is a great way to start to learn. The rest of this stuff is acrylic. And they're, you know, fun colors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple of these. But literally, it's $1.50 for each. It's not a lot of yardage. There it is. It doesn't give you yardage, it gives you the grams. So it's like 30 grams of yarn. 38 meters is what it says. Okay. So I'm gonna take it. You know what? I'm not gonna take this one. I'm just gonna take a couple of these. And you know what? I'm taking a couple for myself because these colors, this color is so cute. I love this color green. I was only supposed to show $5 is what I was supposed to spend, right? That's what I was gonna spend with. There's these little pins here which I don't need. I don't need them right now, but I always buy them. Okay, what you'll also find at these stores is this really super lace weight yarn. It's really tiny yarn. Do not get tiny yarn for your first time out. You're gonna get frustrated and upset. Get chunky yarn. This is a worsted weight yarn. I love that everything is packaged nicely so that you don't get dust on everything. So this is worsted weight, and I think the yarn that we're picking up right now is like a more thick worsted, like a what do you call that? Oh, I forgot right now. I can't think. And then they have chunky. They also have chunky, and it should be about the same number of grams. It is actually chunky yarn. Let's see. Yeah, you use bigger. So this is like 6mm. Come on, camera, focus. 6mm. And what does that one use again? 5.7mm. So it's still chunky. Alright. So they don't have, these are kind of neat. We're going to use this as stitch markers. We're going to use these as stitch markers just for the heck of it. I'm going to check this out. We shall see. Oh, look, they have little beads and things. Okay, I think we're ready. Sometimes what I like to do is I like to take some of these little things. Ooh. Oh. No, they have to be hot glued on. But I'm going to take some of these and see what I can do with them right now. Literally right now with those little clippy thingies that I just got. I'm just going to see what it looks like. I'm going to take little princess crown because that's totally fitting. Alright. I'm going to come home with an umbrella. You'll be like, what? Why? Why? I think that's it. Okay. Look at these. These little things are super cute, and I'm going to use them to keep the knitting needles from slipping or from letting the yarn slip. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get a little bag to put all our stuff in. Woo! Okay. I saw these the other day, and they're super cute. They're like little sacks. I think I'm going to take it. Little drawstring pouch. These are really cool. I'm not sure what's up with the music today. It is the worst music I've ever heard here today. Oh, okay. So, one of the other things that I'm going to grab are a pair of these. I don't know, which ones should I get? These we're going to use to hold, to just like shove on the back of the knitting needles. Cool. Oh. Oh, these are cute. Which one should I get? Which one should I get? Look, I'm gonna stick these on the back of the knitting needles.
Chicks.
Should I get? Okay, good. Because I was thinking about these little chicks and.
Chicks dig it.
So we're just gonna shove these on top of the needles that we're gonna use. We're just doing this to spruce things up. Oh my God! Look, look, a little turtle. These are erasers. You just take what you can find. But here's something else that's interesting. I got myself one of these. They work really nicely for counting your rows and your stitches. So we're gonna take one. We don't have to get one because we can literally just count with a pen or a pencil. I'm gonna take one in pink. I have one in green. Yeah, I already have one, but I just want to show you what it would be like. These things are actually really great because whatever excess yarn you might have, you can always save it for something else, and you just wrap it around one of these puppies and use it as a lifeline later in your work. I'll talk about it later, and we'll deal with that later. We won't deal with it now because I already have enough of those things. Oh, oh my gosh, I know. Do I want this one or this one? I already have that one. I'm gonna take this one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. There's so many. I mean, literally, I come to the store and I see so many little things that I can use for all of my knitting things, and I love it. I just love it because everything's $1.50 or a little bit extra. So we're at the poke place now, and you get ready to order our food, and I got myself a little green tea. Diet Coke.
Yes.
As usual.
I want the costume beans.
Okay. Could I get the 3 scoops, please? Yeah. Sushi rice.
How spicy? Spicy. Yes. Yes, please. Okay, you like spicy?
No spicy.
No spicy. How about you?
Yeah, spicy.
Spicy. Green onion.
Yep.
Yep.
Green onion.
Yep.
Wasabi.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chili.
No.
Yeah, mine, yes.
Spicy mayo.
Yeah.
Yep. On both.
Wasabi ginger.
Yeah.
Both yourself as well?
Oh, just a little on the side, yeah.
No ginger for me.
Wasabi.
Yeah, on both.
You want wasabi?
Yeah, just a little. So we're sitting here eating our poke, and I'm dying to get into my bag of goodies, but there's no time. So we're gonna eat. My knitting noodles. I even put some of the yarn back because I have too much of this stuff at home. And this color, I think, in fact. so I put some of them back. Literally all you need to knit something. A pair of knitting needles. The ones in here because they're circular, they're pointed on either side. And this little ball of yarn is like enough to make yourself a little head scarf or something. Whoa. Freaking nectar. That is so good. That is so good. Try it. So we're right now in what city?
Monterey Park.
We're in Monterey Park. So there's a Daiso right on Atlantic and what's this other street?
Cesar Chavez.
Atlantic and Cesar Chavez. We picked up some knitting needles, picked up some yarn. It's $1.50 each for these things. So you're good to go. You have scissors at home. You don't need anything else. That's it. That's all you need to get started. Hop on over to the Poke place next door and have yourself some lunch. Go outside, and there's literally some benches that you can sit down where you can knit if you want to. We're gonna do that. Now I'm home, and I think I'm gonna try and do a little unveiling of the things that I got, and just a quick little tutorial while I have fun with the things that I purchased. Alright, so let's just get started and see where this takes me, yeah? Alright.
My baby is Rio and she dances on the sand. Just like that river crossing through the dusty land. And when she dances, it shows you all she can. Oh Rio, Rio, dancing across the Rio Grande. My baby is Rio and she dances on the sand.
We make our own words up here because, you know, it's just how we do it.